what? If Tai Lung was the dragon warrior. All along, imagine Oogway's fingers swinging toward the crowd and landing on a smug, stripy shoulder. No prison break, no shredded village, just Tai Lung bowing low while a dumpling-dusted panda gawks from the stairs. One fingertip, one heartbeat, and the whole legend flips. Tai Lung's the hero, Po's the rookie, and when a new warlord sniffs around the valley, both cats and pandas have to figure out what destiny actually means. Sound fun? Let's roll. Cue flashback. In the film, we know Shifu's golden. Boy goes full diva, wrecks the valley, and lands in a rhino-guarded hole. Here, Oogway still spots the arrogance, but also the spark that might listen. So instead of the "nope, not you" we all remember, he hits Tai Lung with a quiet warning. Power without patience is just noise. Tai Lung, shock, actually, pauses. He bows, not in triumph, but in acceptance. Dragon scroll handed over, no rampage needed. No broken palace, no stressed-out turtle ascending to the spirit realm. Peace keeps cruising, and the Furious Five grow up idolizing the leopard, who already holds the job they're all sweating for. Training montage. Only the scroll's already his. Tai Lung unrolls it, sees the glossy blankness, and deflates like a punctured rice paper lantern. Greatness isn't inked, it's earned. He asks Shifu flat out, "Was I chasing a blank page or chasing you?" Shifu, for once, doesn't parry, with a proverb. He admits he drilled perfection because failure scared him more than any enemy. That shared silence? Heavier than any boulder. From then on, Tai Lung's style shifts. Same speed, half the bruises. Villagers start stories. Bandits came, teacups didn't even rattle. Respect becomes affection, the kind that lasts. Years later, the noodle kid still dreams of flying kicks. He trudges the 1,000 steps, not as a prophesied savior, just a teen trying out for open auditions. No rampaging snow leopard means Shifu can run a chill admissions week. Po fails the obstacle course, face plants the pole test, and keeps showing up with bandages and a grin. After 31 days of wipeouts, Shifu shrugs. We need a dishwasher who can lift woks. The five treat him like a mascot. Tigress flicks his stance straight, Crane airlifts him off rooftops, Mantis uses him as a climbing wall. No cosmic fireworks, just a panda with doughy paws and unstoppable optimism. Peace, meet plot twist. General Zan Lang, Siberian lynx, Tai. Lung's ex-classmate, Major Grudgeholder, has melted hill bandits into an army and forged claws that supposedly chew through jade. His motto? If destiny likes humility, let's carve humility out. Scouts clock torchlight on the northern ridge. Bedtime's officially over. For the first time, Tai Lung has to lead heroes who've never seen him bleed. War Council, Round Table. The five stand crisp. Po's outside balancing teapots. Shifu suggests the panda help evacuate civilians. Translation: stay out of the way. Po wilts. Meanwhile, the five tiptoe around Tai Lung. Even Tigress second-guesses herself. Ideas. Clash. Tai Lung wants a frontline stand. Tigress favors a silent slash at supply wagons. Polite bows, zero consensus. Perfection can be a lonely cage, even when the bars are invisible. Night shift in the kitchen. A wok handle snaps. Po slaps the metal 5 times. Tiny cracks appear. Lightbulb moment. Rapid hits shatter Zan Lang's. Fancy claws. He limps to Tigress, Crane. They test on a stolen gauntlet. Spiderweb fracture. Intel spreads like hot soup through the barracks. Tai Lung? Too busy polishing maps to notice. The five glance at the panda differently now. Still, goofy, suddenly useful. Dawn fog lifts. Bandits pour in. Tai Lung leaps, fur glowing, but the team's out of sync. Monkey's cut off. Viper doubles back. Bandits reach the square. Ordered to hide, Po sees kids under a collapsing water tower. Belly slide, awning bounce, beam catch. Kids safe, Panda pancaked. Crowd cheers, Tai Lung snarls. Orders matter. For a heartbeat, the Dragon Warrior tastes old failure again. Cold and metallic. Rubble, smoke, 2 cats and a bear. Po wheezes a noodle joke. Tai Lung, ears flat, admits, "I grip leadership the way I grip that scroll. Too tight." Po grins, "Try holding it like a dumpling. Firm, but room to breathe." Insight hits, controls useless without trust. Tai Lung calls the 5 over and asks, not orders, "What am I missing?" Answers fly, cracked gauntlet, oil barrels, wobbly bridge. A real plan sprouts. Half brain, half heart. Roles flip. Tai Lung issues a public duel, stalling Zan Lang. Under the bridge, Po, Mantis, and Crane barrel sled downriver. Tigress and Monkey lure bandits mid-span. Viper splinters supports. Duel peaks. Tai Lung lands 5 lightning strikes on the claws. Shatter, spark, snap. Bridge collapses. Bandits splash into the water. Oil ignites, forming a harmless fire corral. Tai Lung lifts the general up, exile not execute. Find humility somewhere else. Victory minus bloodshed. Exactly the kind Oogway would toast. Rebuild montage. Kids wear paper leopard masks, Po masks too. Tai Lung weaves through citizens, no longer marble statue, but trusted neighbor. The 5 invent dumpling style, Kung Fu in Po's honor. Shifu watches from the steps, eyes misty. Tai Lung kneels, scrolls blank because we write it together. Po, bandaged, earns a real training spot. No prophecy, pure respect. Hierarchy becomes circle. Everyone leads. Everyone learns. Like this upside-down valley. Smash subscribe. Dump your own what if below. And the algorithm dragons will ferry the next tale straight to your feed. Original story. Destiny. Condor. Cosmic jackpot. Here it's a garden. Daily watering. Daily weeding. Tai Lung's redemption isn't a single spotlight moment. It's every time he chooses curiosity over ego. Po's arc proves you don't need a cosmic stamp to be pivotal, just persistence and a willingness to hand your insight upward. The 5 learn perfection intimidates, imperfection invites. Audience takeaway. Leadership isn't the loudest roar. Sometimes it's the quiet question, what do you see that I don't? Zan Lang's gone, but northern shamans are rumored to bottle chai into blades. Imagine Po studying flow over force, maybe discovering his plush frame stores, chai like a reservoir. Tigress learning lesson plans, Crane mastering stillness, Tai Lung finally mentoring, a cocky snow leopard cub who mirrors his old pride. Valley becomes school, not fortress. Threats still knock, but every crisis deepens character, not just power levels. Personal stakes, perpetual growth. So if Tai Lung bowed instead of raged, we'd net a hero who learns titles don't erase ego. Teammates do. We'd get a panda proving prophecies optional, but hearts non-negotiable. The Furious 5 would trade competition for collaboration, and the valley would stand taller. Not because one flawless warrior guards it, but because an imperfect family locks shields together. One bow, one question, what if? And destiny flips inside out, reminding us that greatness is less about who's chosen and more about who chooses to grow. Thanks for wandering this flipped universe. Got another twist you'd love? Maybe Shen raising Tai Lung or villain Po. Drop it below, subscribe, and keep imagining. Every legend starts with someone brave enough to picture it differently.